What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm basically talking about why I am pretty much ignoring Tuesday content as a whole today, and why I have really, in all honesty, just no interest in making videos on how to get the equal chance pack today, or whether or not these super packs are worth opening. I've made that video 4 times this season. Y'all know the answer. I don't need to waste y'all's time. I feel like I already wasted y'all's time the last couple times I made that video. It's just, I want to talk about how Tuesday content has been so annoying these past, really the last 2 seasons, but this season specifically, what I haven't liked about it, and why I think it needs to change, like, now. Like next season just can't be this bad for Tuesday content, because the last 2 seasons have been a complete and utter joke, and I really just kind of want to, in all honesty, I kind of want to complain about it. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. I know y'all enjoy the complaint videos sometimes, and then sometimes people are mad at me for complaining, but we're gonna do one of them today, kind of. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So obviously, if you're wondering if the super packs are worth opening, the answer, as always, is no. The pack odds are not good enough, and that is probably the biggest thing that's annoying about it. 2.1% odds on dark matter out of the $20 bundle. That is, for $20 times 2% odds means you'd have to open anywhere from 25 to 50 on average to pull a dark matter, which means you're looking at something along the lines of $500 to $1,000 for a dark matter. Whereas, for example, this Hall of Fame box that came out on Friday gives you at least 2 for sure, maybe 3. You know what I mean? I don't, and a 5% chance on 100 overall as well. So I just don't even see why anybody would even want to consider opening these packs, because the pack odds themselves are not good. And the thing that's been great about these packs this season, at least towards the beginning of the season, that I will admit was actually good, was the way that it dropped the market for lower tier cards, especially guys like, for example, a Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama, who is now the most affordable that he has ever been, and other cards like that. Pink Diamond Michael Beasley, Pink Diamond Julius Erving, guys of that nature who are absolutely elite level cards who are now far more obtainable than they were last season. I mean, Dr. J's 70,000 MT at this point. Like, that is a steal for a card who is one of the best shooting guards in the game to this day. But the thing is, that market crash is kind of plateaued at this point. You know what I mean? There's not really big opportunities to make MT off of super packs the way that there was towards the beginning of the season, because the market is not really fluctuating as much anymore on those lower tier cards. It is just down, which is great for budget cards, but budget cards is not the end all be all of the game, if you know what I mean. Because you can like the budget card aspect of this a lot and also be annoyed that, for example, when it comes to top tier cards, while some of them have certainly dropped in price due to, like, this Hakeem has 24 legend badges, goodness gracious, that is insane. This card looks loaded, good lord. Okay, well, either way, that's, I got distracted for a second by that. But point being, the top tier cards are not really getting pulled out of these packs. Any of the dark matters, especially the older dark matters, who are good dark matters, they're just not that common. You know what I mean? And while their prices have also been dropped by more so the Bracket Busters event and the packs that came out on Friday and things of that nature, and I'm a fan of that. Like, I think the market crashing on those cards is great, and I think there is a lot of positive about the Bracket Busters event. I'm not talking about the Bracket Busters event right now. The top tier cards have not really been affected by these pack odds this season because you don't pull them in the super packs. The odds are really, really crappy on these top tier cards. And so then it leads to, basically at this point in the season, the market isn't really changing that much because of the super packs. The odds themselves in the packs suck, so you shouldn't open them. And then the Tuesday content itself doesn't exist. For example, Russell Westbrook, the card from today, he's not on the auction house. I'm recording this video at noon. The cards have been out for 2 hours, noon central. And, like, he's not on the auction house. That's insane. DeJounte Murray is the best of all the opals they have dropped. Really solid card. There are 3 of him on the auction house a week after he came out. He just doesn't exist. And that's why he's 250,000 MT, even though he's a 100,000 MT card. The good cards that come out here are more expensive than they should be. Kenyon Martin from today does not exist on the auction house right now. Detlef Schrempf from today, there is 1 of him on the auction house. These cards are way too expensive because they are so incredibly rare. And so it has led to a Tuesdays this season that are basically pointless in terms of new cards, not to mention anything Pink Diamond and below has pretty much sucked all season, because all 2K has put in the game from Pink Diamond and below this season is these hidden gems. And in all honesty, most of these cards kind of suck. suck. And honestly, even the ones that are half decent, guys like Michael Ray Richardson, Joe Smith, Ron Harper, Spencer Haywood from the Pink Diamonds, like even those, they're not great cards. They're just not atrocious cards. Most of these guys suck. Like, it's just been pointless for budget cards because the cards that are coming out that are lower tier cards still aren't being pulled that much and are not good. And the higher tier cards, the Opals and Dark Matters, don't exist. So even if they are good, of which a few of them are, they're more expensive than they should be. I mean, Vucevic is the most reasonably priced of the group, I guess. He's still over 50K. I still think that's too much for how good he is, but he's more reasonably priced. But like a guy like DeJounte, way too expensive. Eddie Jones, 75K for this card is too much. He's not bad, but it's too much. I just think, and then obviously if you want the Dark Matters, I mean, good luck. They don't exist. It's ridiculous. The prices on these cards have been $1 million plus MT all season, even though they're not worth $1 million MT, not a one of them, because they're so rare. There's one DeMar, one Brandon Ingram, 0 Derrick Roses, 0 Scotty Barnes, and 0 Russell Westbrooks on the auction house. I mean, the content has not been accessible all season if you want any of these cards. And then last season, season 4, they do these really crappy explosive and spin cycle, tacticians, locked in, and finesse drops. Those drops were awful. They were locking in for this collection complete event card, and the collection complete event card, you had to lock in all 5 of them for 1 Dark Matter, which even last season was a terrible value. It's like a $50 equal chance or option box each week where you could pick one of the Opals, one of the Pink Diamonds, one of the Diamonds for $50. And then you still had to buy 6 other cards in the collection each week to lock in for 1 Dark. It was terrible. The value was just awful last season. So it's 2 seasons in a row of just horrible, really underwhelming Tuesday content. And it sucks because that is one of the 2 days every single week where you know you can actually get on and there's going to be new content. There's going to be new cards. And that's where I think it's really important for 2K to execute properly and effectively. And instead, it's just been like Tuesday content's a total afterthought and just a money grab for the last 2 seasons. And like, I don't know, as much as 2K24 was terrible post All-Star break with all the gambling style of content, and it was, don't get it twisted, the one thing that I think they did pretty good in 2K24 content was Tuesday content was consistently free in the second half of the year. It was grindable content. They would drop a set of cards, not similar to the cards that they're dropping like now, where they drop a set of cards, and then you would have challenges for each card below the top tier card. You complete all those challenges, you got the top tier card as well. I thought that was a great system. These cards this season were not exciting enough or good enough to where they shouldn't have been done like that. If they wanted to drop super packs alongside agendas for the new cards, I would be so cool with that. This would have been such a solid season of content, despite the cards themselves not really being all that exciting. Not a single like truly elite level competitive card has come out all season on Tuesday. But if you wanted to give away for free and drop agendas for them, I'm for it. That's what they should do next season. Absolutely. You want to drop super packs on a weekly basis? Go for it. At least make the insertable cards half good and make them free. That is it. It's such a simple solution. And the fact that they didn't do it this season is just like what are we looking at? Tuesday content this season has been a complete and utter joke. And yeah, that's why I didn't make which cards are worth picking up today, because none of them are. And even if they are, they're way too expensive. They don't exist. And I mean, if I get my hands on a Russ, if somebody pulls him or buys him and is willing to let me do a gameplay today or tomorrow, I'll probably do it just because it's Russell Westbrook. But that's about the only video that I'm going to make associated with Tuesday content outside of this one. So hopefully 2K does a better job next season with Tuesday content, considering this was the last Tuesday content drop of season 5. And we will have to wait and see what happens there. But really a frustrating season, 2 frustrating seasons in a row when it comes to Tuesday content. Just has to be executed better, and it's not hard to execute better is the biggest thing. So see Archer's nose poking out. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.